shot.
Hello YouTube, Dogfoot9 here, and welcome to another episode of my first impressions. And today's first impressions are going to be of the m5k. It's been called other names in other games, such as Call of Duty. It's been called the MP5k, the MP5, and in this game it's called the M5k. So it's just a little different variant. It's got 20 rounds in the magazine, and then extended mag's got 30, which I like using. But before you unlock that, I use a suppressor. I like using red dot sight on this weapon, and that's about it really. Maybe the laser sight or the tactical light or something. But this is one of my favourite this is my new favourite rushing weapon in this game. If you want to use something like the recon class or the LMG or something which shouldn't have carbines or assault rifles in, like support or recon, this is my new favourite rushing weapon. And it's probably because I like the feel so much, and the recoil I can manage because it's very similar to other games it's been in, like Call of Duty, and you can get extended mags for it, which takes up to 30 rounds, and the fire rate doesn't eat too much of those bullets up, and I really enjoy the feel of this weapon. It feels like a true rushing weapon, as it I don't know what it is, it's just a personal preference I have, mainly because I've seen it in Call of Duty, and in Call of Duty Black Ops it was my favourite rushing weapon. I don't know what I liked about it so much, it was just so nice, and MP5E. But anyway, in this game, to unlock it you have to get I think it's 100 or 50 kills with the what's it called, the personal defense weapons, and I can't remember what the other thing you need to do to unlock it is, but it does take a bit of time to unlock this weapon. I've noticed that. Oh yeah, I remember now. It's to get top 5 in what's it called, the new Gunmaster, and you've got to do that and then 100 SMG kills or 50 SMG kills, which are personal defense weapons. Yeah, submachine guns, which are also known as personal defense weapons in this game. And that threw me off a bit because I thought the engineer weapons were submachine guns, but they're not. They're carbines. So yeah, just a little mistake I made there. So remember not to do that, guys, because you guys could be sat there for ages trying to unlock this weapon, and you won't get anywhere if you're trying to use something like the M4A1. So yeah, it takes a bit of time to unlock if you haven't unlocked quite a bit. If you haven't used personal defense weapons a lot before, and you've got something like I don't know, using the MP7 or something, and you haven't got extended mags, it can be a bit of a struggle. But luckily, I had the trusty PP19 on hand to help me unlock this weapon, and that was quite good because I quite enjoy the PP19 as well. This weapon and the PP19 are probably my two favourite rushing weapons, but at the moment I'm enjoying the M5k. That's probably because of the feel and stuff, which I just talked about. So, the overall feel of the weapon, its recoil is upwards and a bit horizontal, but that's quite manageable because if you played with it in other games, then you will know the recoil of this weapon, and it's just exactly the same. The second I picked it up, I thought I was playing Call of Duty Black Ops, and I just tried to remember how I used to manage the recoil with that weapon back then, and it just translated over into this game, which I really liked because it's sometimes in games the guns characteristics don't carry over from game to game, which can be a bit frustrating if you're looking forward to unlocking a gun which you've used in another game and its recoil is totally different, or it's got a slower fire rate, or it's just not a very good gun. Your hopes just get absolutely crushed, and that's one thing I was worried about. But it doesn't crush your hopes of it being a good weapon, because overall it is a brilliant rushing weapon. And it's not the best at medium and long range, it's not really very good at all actually. Scrap the good bit, it's terrible at those ranges. You need him to be blind, drunk, and holding the controller upside down if he can't kill you and you're trying to kill him. So So yeah, so overall I'm going to give this weapon A minus. Now the reason I haven't given it an A or an A plus is mainly because if it had, when you unlocked extended mags, 40 bullets, then I probably would give it an A. Or if it was a bit better at longer ranges, I'd probably give it an A. But really, it's the same at long range as all the other weapons, so just needs to have those extra few bullets to pump up the grade for me. So anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and I'll see you guys later. Bye.